Hello there, my Aquarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, getting into your energy. I feel like you're a free agent because the energy with you is kind of like the little fireflies just sort of doing their thing, uh, lighting up and creating like inspiration energy here with you. And then you pulled the Capricorn vibe. What's your favorite astrologer here, Capricorn or Aquarius? I Aquarius, this is also given that energy of like the June bug. Uh, any of you, if at any point when you were growing up, it's like you put like the piece of thread on like a fly is it the June? Didn't they used to do it with like the June beetles, and kind of watch it fly around? It's I feel like those of you who are free agents versus those of you who are kind of stuck or stagnant here. Damn Aquarius. I'm seeing a Capricorn. You got Scorpio vibes there. You got Taurus energy. Do watch your favorite astrologer here, Aquarius. The emphasis is on those of you that kind of made your right choices here. There's some interesting astrology with you as well. A Scorpio is keeping something from you, or this could be like an inspirational energy. Trust your instincts. The Taurus energy is the Knight of Pentacles there with the Six of Wands. Who or what are you codependent on right now? What relationship or partnership, option or opportunity are you codependent on right now? And those of you, which ones of you are kind of taking your time with something here? Someone might not trust you, or some of you with regard to like a sort of situation here. You're like the wild card energy, but why are you the wild card, and what is this sort of vibe about? The Taurus, Capricorn, there with the Scorpio vibes. The Scorpio is rather misleading, so someone could be telling you some false shit or making up some shit here. Aquarius, or some of you, this could be almost the energy that you're in, Aquarius. And then the Taurus energy, this is all about like the delayed gratification. So, if you're going through something on a spiritual level, this is like you keep praying for something, but it never happens. There's so much of this sort of mixed vibe energy here. But those of you who are like the free agents that aren't like stuck or stagnant, so you're not in a codependent relationship or partnership. I with the Ten of Wands. There with the Four of Wands. Maybe some of you pay attention to the Scorpio and Taurus energy in your astrology. Maybe some of you be mindful of the Scorpio, Taurus energy with regard to options or opportunities with you. Some of you are going to think something is great, but there's a burden attached to it. So, I don't know. Free agent energy with you. So that way you're able to make your own choices. I feel like there's some weird astrology with you, Aquarius, because I love this energy with you. Any of you Aquarius, is this kind of like prioritizing yourself? So you have like choices and options. You have like all these opportunities. It's kind of like if you look at it, the Aquarius is like the star energy. You get these people who have these great options, these great opportunities. But at the same time, those great options or their great opportunities also limit sort of the options and the opportunities that they have. So you're going to have to be weighing your options and what's going to be more important to you and what's going to be far more interesting with you. It is given that energy, and I think they talked about that in like the early 1900s, where the kids would do that. They'd find like the June bugs and like tie a piece of thread to them, and it'd kind of be like their little pet thing. It's definitely not, I wouldn't recommend doing it now, but it's kind of given that energy of, and the firefly vibes with you. Some of you could be having little bits of inspiration, or some of you with regard, maybe you're having some like really weird or interesting dreams as well. Some of you, this could almost be like a premonition energy. Firefly energy and moth vibes with you. Because the Capricorn energy there is given like the Mothman vibes as well. So, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. Something's at kind of opposition with each other here. And some of you, this could be creating like a storm cloud vibe. Those of you that like mythology, this is given like Zeus energy. So Aquarius, maybe be mindful if you're in a storm. I feel like a lot of this is astrological. There's the Ten of Swords. There's the Queen of Swords. So much of this is almost like a defeatist type vibe as well with you, Aquarius. I don't feel like you have any easy choices or any easy options, or some of you, any relationships or partnerships that really don't have way too much of a complicated vibe to them. And now it's like, everything is sort of like, don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. Yeah, look at that. There with the Nine of Wands. There with the inconclusive Ten of Swords. Sweet Jesus. Those of you with Aquarius, Moon, Rising, or Venus, some of you, this is that you got an interesting choice to make. And what decision are you going to make? But who or what's the Firefly energy? Who's the free agent? Who is the one that can get out of any of these relationships or partnerships and just go? Versus those that are stuck. They're stuck. So you got some choices to make. You got some decisions to make. But who isn't stuck? So maybe for some of you with regard to your decision making, just ask yourself that simple question. Who isn't stuck? This is given like it's a free agent vibe. So, isn't that what most professional athletes want? Where they can go wherever the fuck they want to go. They can accept any offer or opportunity that they want. Whereas before, they were just sort of on like they had to go where they were told to go. Versus those of you that have like choices and options and opportunities. There's a complexity to this, but it's as simple as asking, do you have choices? Or who makes the choices for you? Are you for fuck's sake, you're Aquarius? And between all that, yeah, Three of Swords. Ay, sweet Jesus. You're not going to be happy, some of you, with any kind of resolution energy here, but I feel like some of you just keep avoiding it. Those of you Aquariuses who focus on yourself. This is given like the famous vibes as well, right? So the people, they like the options, they like the opportunities, but then it also prevents them from having like better options or better opportunities. So, damn Aquarius. I don't feel like this is particular to you. I feel like this is just sort of the Aquarius, the new age of Aquarius energy coming in. Because I feel like if you're having doubts, listen to the musical Hair. Or, for fuck's sake, watch the movie from the 70s. It's just like the musical Hair vibes. Some of you aren't free agents, though. Because think about it. When professional athletes, before they get to the point where they get, like, the free agency, where they can go to where they want to go, they can play for who they want to play, there's a lot of times that's not even, like, their decision. They just have to go where they're told to go, or they just have to... The contracts. It's just the contracts. So maybe for some of you to get the clarity in your decision making, does this let you do what you want to do? Does this allow you to do what you want to do? Go where you want to go? This is gonna be an interesting time for you, and it's gonna, for some of you, bring in a lot of peace and happiness. But for others of you, you're gonna realize that you're still a little stuck. It's not what the hell you're thinking. If you're a praying person, it's like you keep praying for the guidance energy, but yet nothing seems to be going anywhere. Or some of you with regard to like a work option or a work opportunity, it's the boss that keeps making the promises of promotion but continually fails to promote you. I don't know, with the love, I don't feel like a whole lot of love energy here. So maybe some of you have been wasting time in a relationship or partnership, and now you're realizing that you're just kind of stuck. Something could have happened where really you don't have a whole lot of decisions to be made in that, and you're just having to bide your time here. Over that inconclusive Ten of Swords, yeah, there's the Tower vibes. Scorpio and Taurus energy. So this is like relationships, partnerships, options, opportunities that you're in. Whether you're looking at it from the emotional perspective, or you're looking at it with regard to like work options or work opportunities. Because you're not a free agent yet. Think of all those professional sports players that have to go to whoever the hell they have to go to before they get the chance to decide where the hell they want to go. And this is accomplished people, right? So, damn, when it comes to you, Aquarius, I feel like this is a generic energy, so take what's yours and leave what's not here, Aquarius. It just kind of is what it is. What is that? Is that from a movie or a book where they talked about, because it's given like the June bug energy, and then they would tie like a thread around it, and they would like, then they like wrap it around their fingers or something, so the little June bug would be following them around. I know that's like it's from the early 1900s. I don't know if that was in a movie or that was in a book. Now, we don't recommend doing that nowadays, right? But some of you, that used to kind of be the thing. But you're given more Firefly vibes, which I think is interesting. It's kind of that inspirational energy with you. Some of you, I feel like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But it's decisions that you've made. Some of you don't overwhelm yourself with like religion or philosophy here. And others of you, someone isn't telling you everything you need to know, so be mindful when it comes to the vibes here, because someone's showing up in Scorpio energy. So they're always going to be covering their own ass when it comes to telling you what you need to know. So I don't know if you got a lot of Scorpio, Moon Rising Venus, or some of you dealing particularly with the Scorpio vibe. What's the bottom of the deck for you, Aquarius? Sun card, the 3 card, the 2 of Wands. There's the Sagittarius energy. Someone wants to keep you stuck or stagnant. I don't know if you're dealing with this Sagittarius energy. Some of you, that could be the Firefly energy. So if you got a Sagittarius in your life that just sort of comes in long enough to sort of sprinkle a little bit of inspiration or let you know what the hell's going on, but it basically keeps you like stuck or stagnant. Some of you, this is the boss that keeps promising like promotions but never like follows through. Some of you, this could be the friendship vibe as well. Who's the Firefly in this? Who's the Firefly in this? Because Aquarius, you're going to have to play out those relationships, partnerships, options, opportunities, whether you fucking like it or not. It's kind of there's an obligation energy here. But then you got like the temptation vibe here. Aquarius, you're probably feeling this with your astrology. So there's it's like endings, it's like new beginnings. Everything is kind of bittersweet. This is, you get that option, you get that opportunity that you think is going to be like perfect, but then you realize that it actually kind of restricts you more than what you wanted it to. It's like you buy those perfect shoes that you think are going to be so comfortable and look good, but once you wear them, you like walk funny, or there's something about them that's a little odd, and it's going to take you a minute to sort of break them in. And some of you, you're never going to get comfortable with that. You're just going to have to go where the hell you have to go and do what you need to do, and you're not a free agent yet. If you're a sports person, you kind of understand this. It's like those that get drafted and they have no fucking choice really Sometimes they don't have a choice. Sometimes they do. And then they become a free agent. They can go wherever the fuck they want to go and accept whatever contract they want to accept. It comes down to that energy. Mindful with the Sagittarius vibe, but Sagittarius is doing something fun and weird with astrology. So those of you with particular Sagittarius placements, I like that for you. It's given Firefly energy, but it's also given the June bug vibes. But it's given the June bug vibes where they tie the thread to it and then they like tie it to their finger. I don't know if I've seen that in the movie or read that in the book. It's like, it's given like the 1920s type vibe or the early 1900s, maybe late 1800s. You know what I mean? So maybe that's a specific for some of you, or those of you if the firefly is like your spirit animal or you're paying more attention. Someone keeps like sparking that inspiration energy, but I feel like they also, they really don't bring the resolution. The musical Hair from the 70s, or watch the movie. Or those of you in sports, this is kind of, you know, you don't get to choose where the hell you're going until you get the chance to do it. So some of y'all just going to have to make do. Some of y'all got kind of stuck with that, and now you kind of put yourself in a position where you have no choices. And you're going to have to get comfortable with that here, Aquarius. I don't know if you're dealing with the Taurus in particular or Scorpio in particular, or those of you with the Sagittarius energy here in particular. Mindful of your contracts. Some of you, make sure that you have like the choice. Because some of you are missing out on like the choices that you thought you were going to have. And now you realize that you really don't have any choices. Or the choices that you do have aren't bringing you like the fulfillment that you need. It's kind of like you're only stuck with like vanilla pudding, or you're only stuck with like vanilla ice cream, or some shit like that, right? It's like your options aren't really options, and they become very boring and monotonous. Ooh, this is a fun time for you, Aquarius. Enjoy it. Basically, before you make any decisions, kind of see what choices or options you have within those decisions, so that way you're not overwhelmed. Sagittarius energy with you, those of you staying in that temp job until you get the clarity, until you know what it is that you want. So don't look for other people to bring that happiness to you if you don't know what that happiness is for you. That's all that water energy. So, damn. Pay attention to your water signs. Watch your favorite astrologer. Fireflies and June bugs. But I don't know if that's from a book or a movie. Or those of you, if you like history, where they would talk about that, because it's given that energy of putting the thread, tying the June bug to the thread. And then they used to like wrap it around their finger. So basically they had like the pet June bug. It's kind of like that energy. That's like an historical thing. Ooh. Do you want a song? So fireflies and June bugs. Those of you, if that's like your spirit animal or whatever the fuck the inspiration is here with you. Some of you avoid that darkness energy because you had the Ten of Swords. You had the Ten of Swords and then you had the inconclusive Ten of Swords energy. So make sure that you're staying optimistic when it comes to options or opportunities with you. Work, love, life, whatever the hell this energy is here, Aquarius. Some of you just biding out those contracts until you can make the decisions that you want to make. And hopefully you're at least comfortable with the choices that you are making. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. That's that kind of inspiration energy. That's that kind of floating on the breeze type vibe as well. Those of you, if you happen to like, I don't know what the hell it is. Those of you that like the insects, so you like flies and the bugs, you know, this is giving like dragonfly energy as well. You like that sort of thing. That's kind of like your inspiration. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you'll see me. Yeah, this is all about contracts. This is all about contracts and hoping that you like the terms and conditions, because some of you are going to be stuck there for a minute. Some of you, it's like you have to, you get like the same thing. This is given like you hate vanilla or you like vanilla ice cream, but that's like the only choice that you have. Oy. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Oy. You're either having some really weird dreams or some really great dreams, and it's kind of trusting your instincts on something here. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? I do feel like this is a lot of astrology for you, so take the time that you need there with the Virgo vibes. Yeah, it's kind of like, or maybe if you at one point in time remember like catching fireflies and putting them in a jar, it's kind of like the inspiration energy here with you. There's an interesting organicness to this, and it's kind of, I don't know, maybe if you're not like, if you're, it could be almost like a spiritual vibe with you here at that Taurus vibe, the Hierophant energy. Those of you here at that Scorpio vibe, you could be getting a lot of really interesting, some of you could be deja vu vibes. It could be, oh, there's so much. There's so much with this, but yet you're still kind of stuck or stagnant. What you thought was going to be great turned out to keep you like stuck or stagnant. But it's not necessarily a negative. It kind of just is the way it is. Because this is really given the energy of those, like with the draft picks, where they have to go wherever the hell they have to go before they're a free agent. And they can actually choose their options or their opportunities. So, I mean, it's a positive. Some of you aren't going to get a whole lot of sympathy because it feels like you made choices. You like the choices, but now you're a little bored with the choices. It's like the vanilla energy on something. You get all the vanilla ice cream that you want, and then, you know, you get to the point where you don't want vanilla ice cream anymore. But that's all you have to choose from. So, Sagittarius energy, the temp vibes. If you don't know, you're not sure, then, you know, maybe miss that option or skip that opportunity. That could be a transiting vibe in your astrology as well, Aquarius, because you keep showing up in everybody else's energy as well. So, watch your favorite astrologer and see what the Aquarius vibe is with regard to you. Because that's almost given like a retrograde vibe, but it's not like retrograde energy. It's kind of like you're just kind of stuck, and hopefully you like the energy that you're in and make smart choices. Make sure you have choices within those decisions as well. So some of you, that's kind of what you need to be mindful of, especially there at that Capricorn energy. Oh, Aquarius, look at you go. Prioritize yourself. If you're not sure, then you're not sure. Good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light, Aquarius.